How you doing, everyone? It's Kevin. I'm back with another video. I've been wanting to do a little bit of magnet fishing, and I thought I'd try to design a pretty decent magnet which would catch metal from all sides. And I come up with this little box right here. I actually built it out of cardboard first to see if it would work. And this is going to take 4 magnets. And I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just doing it. And I know these are not very strong. They're like 95 pounds. But I just wanted to build something and try it to see how it would work. Picking up stuff in the river or creeks or whatever. We're going to have 4 of these magnets. I'm just hoping it's not too heavy when it's done. But you'll be able to put one on all 3 sides. Like so, and then one on the bottom, and then the top of this thing I'm going to drill a hole right here and put an eye bolt in there. So hopefully it's not too heavy, and like I said, these are not really good magnets, but I don't plan on pulling up any cars or anything, but I hope they work. They should work. So we're going to go ahead and cut this back apart and get our metal cut out for it. Alright, I always wanted to try this. That was cool. You guys didn't even have to go with me to cut the metal. We got it all cut. Now all we got to do is get to the garage, and we're going to do some drilling and some welding and get this thing put together, and we're going to give her a try. Okay, I got each one of my pieces marked where I want them. The holes in each one of them, and we're going to go ahead and drill these just a little bit bigger than 1/4 of an inch, because I'm going to be using 1/4 inch bolts in this, and we're going to be drilling them out and welding bolts in the back of these. Okay, I'm actually going to use a little bigger than a 1/4 inch, but I went back to the 1/4 inch. I think this is better. And what we're going to do is we're going to weld all these bolts on the back sides. And that way when you put your magnets on there, those bolts are not going to come loose. We're not going to be able to get inside this box once it's built. And then I bought an eye hook here. I bought an eye hook to put in the very top one where our rope's going to hook onto. Right up on here. We're going to put our rope on here. So basically what we're going to do, just to help me when I weld it, screw that one on there. Let's slide that through the hole. And then I'll be welding this nut and the bolt right on this top side here. That way it's all one piece. See, we'll weld that. We'll cut that off and we'll weld that on there. That way this thing will not come back out. All we got to do is have that to where it doesn't come out, so that'll work. Now what I got to do is I got to figure out how I'm going to get these to stay together while I tack them all. So they're a bit flimsy, but I think I could probably just hold them in the position that I need them, and then go ahead and just do a few tacks here and there, and then we can get them welded up. So hopefully that'll work. I'm going to clean the points off of this thing so I get a better weld on the top. Okay, we got it tacked together. All we got to do now is get it welded up and grind it down, and it should look like that box that I built. It's getting there. Alright, we got it all welded together, and if you ask me, it looks just like the little cardboard box. So I know I got to cut these screws off yet, but I want to make sure probably just about a 1/4 inch or something off each one of them. I want to make sure they get on and off, because I was doing that welding and I use that flux core and you get splattered all over. I tried to wire brush them down a little bit. But it does look basically like the box. It is heavy. I weighed it. It's like I have one of them luggage scales in here, and it doesn't register a pound, so it's under a pound. But I think once we get the magnets on it, it's going to be pretty heavy. I was thinking maybe I would drill a few holes in it. Even if water got in it, it would allow it to sink all the way to the bottom. It wouldn't be, you know, we want it to sink. So I may end up putting the magnets on and then drilling some holes, figuring out where the magnet's going to go, and then maybe like drill a hole here, here, and maybe 1 or 2 up here, and that way water could flow through it. I know that I mean, I don't know, you know, I'm just tinkering with this thing. I don't know if it'll even work, but it's all about just having a little bit of fun here. I want to take the kids out and do some magnet fishing, so I am going to have to cut that bolt off. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and get those in there like that, and I'll chop each one of them off and then pull that screw back out of there, that bolt, or I mean the nut. Okay, what I've done here is I drilled some holes right at the top of where the magnet's going to go, and then I drilled 3 holes in the bottom. That way this thing's going to sink. We want it to go to the bottom. I mean, you're not going to get anything on the top, so I know it's going to get some mud in there, but that's okay. We'll rinse it out. I think it'll work. We're going to go ahead and get this thing shot up with some primer and some paint, and then get our magnets put on. I already got all the studs cut off, and they should be about level with the magnet. That was probably the hardest thing to do to this thing. We're just looking for a light coated primer, and then we'll put some paint on her. Okay, this thing's had a little bit of time to dry, and we're going to go ahead and get to putting our magnets on it and putting this thing together. And it's just basically each one of these get their own magnet. Every side of this thing will get a magnet put on it. And then the only thing we have left to do is to try it out to see if it works. I think it looks pretty cool. Definitely is different. Let's see how it picks up this wrench. Well, you're gonna have to be pretty close. I mean, it seems like it does pretty good. I mean, it's gonna pick something up. So, we'll give it a try. It was fun doing. It was a fun little project, and if you notice, it does basically look identical to what was in my mind, and I took it from in my mind and made it out of cardboard and then made it into this. So now I'm sure if we had some really powerful magnets on there, it'd be better, but we'll give it a try and we'll see what happens. So our next step is to get our rope tied on there and get it in some water. Hopefully it'll drain okay. It should be okay. We'll try it.
Alright, we got the magnet down here at the dock. We're going to do just a little bit of fishing with it to try it out. So let's see if we can find something. I'm just getting the rope tied on it right now. You can turn it on.
Alright, the only thing I've found so far is a couple of fishing hooks. I found a couple fishing hooks. The magnet seems like it's working, but honestly, I think this place has probably been fished out. There's really nothing here. I've been over this dock 2 or 3 times, and I'm not really getting much. So, that's all we pulled up so far. That's it. Those couple little pieces. I think the magnet will work, but I think maybe on smaller stuff, like maybe pliers or screwdrivers or a wrench or something that may have dropped in the water. So I'll tell you what, we're going to order a new magnet. I'm going to get one off of Amazon. I'm going to try it and see how it works, and then we'll go from there. So I would like to tell everybody thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or a comment if you'd like. Till next time.